I see you guys. We're getting it going, Bigfoot World. Waiting on YouTube. We're eating McDonald's. That's what's up. Come on, YouTube. What's going on, Bigfoot World? First things first, guys. I am so sorry I'm behind. Here we go. I had to get right. I'm not right, guys, and you guys are rushing me, but it is what it is. What's this look like? Let me get right. From Boston, that's what's up, Lisa. Welcome to Friday Night Live. All right, here we go. First things first, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys can hear me, see me. Everything's all good. What's up, Bigfoot World? Frogman's in the building. Man, sorry, guys. I can't get my shit right, man. What else is new? It wouldn't be me if I did. Antoinette, Bigfoot World, what's up, man? We got 28 in the up in here. I'm trying to get situated at the same time, guys. I'm running so behind on every home life. Let me see what we're dealing with now. I even made it for 7:30 and I still couldn't get on time. Can you believe that shit? That's just the way life is. What's that, Bob? Good to see you, man. Bob's in the house. Snoop, Deborah, Mom, what's going on? Mom's in the building. I seen Jeans talking about me going to get some hustlers at the sheets. That's what's up. They are behind the scenes. I don't even know if they even got them anymore, do they? That's like was a 90s thing, 80s and 90s thing. Let's talk about the hillbillies chasing you. We're gonna get into that. That shit was crazy. It kind of got me scared to go back up in there. But we went back. We went back. That shit was nuts. Oh man, was that nuts? Shit, I'm glad we made it up out of there. But we'll get into that. And guys, I never really ever, for the ones that's been watching for so long, I never ever filmed that road going in. And I had to go back and show you the road that they was riding back and forth on. And we was like maybe a football field into the forest. They're just sitting there watching us, walking around with all these lights, man. It's crazy. It was crazy. That got so intense. He's over there hollering, "Who are you? You're dead. We catch you. You're dead." It was terrifying. It was so terrifying. Well, the thing that I've learned in that situation, like me and Fred's been out there for a long time, going out into the forest, running into different stuff, encountering different things. On the same hand, the two that we brought with us that night, they're not, they've never been into that situation or, you know what I mean? They're not conditioned to that. And it showed when we went out there, man, that was wild. Me and Fred pretty much was like in the moment to where let's keep going. Let's see what's going to happen next. It ain't over yet. And then you got them two like, get on the ground, turn your lights out. It was just nuts. That's I remember that was there the same that like when we first started. I was the same way. I still did get jumpy and froggy, just not as jumpy as they was that night. They were so scared. They were scared to move. They wouldn't even get away from him. They just wanted to lay there and wait for him to come. And what I didn't notice till that when we went back, coming off of that cabin, they got trails coming right back into us. We're jumping rock faces from rock faces, and they got a trail walking right up to us. It's like, damn, they had us. They had us. They was who knows how close they were standing there with us the whole time in the dark. You know what I mean? They could see our lights, but they could just follow right up into it to where, you know what I'm saying? It was nuts. But when we was on our way out, we was headed out, and we made it up. What I did was I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead. All right. When that happened, we cut it. We was coming out the dirt road going in, and then we cut across to head back in toward Bigfoot land. And like I said, we got in maybe a football field in, and then there was check this out. This is what blew my mind a little bit. There's a little twist there that most of you guys didn't even notice. When we first was going across there, like we heard this whoop. It was like a cry that turned into a whoop. And then all of a sudden, that set the guys off at the cabin. I don't think that the whoop was connected with the guys or us. Like that was just it, because it was in a total different direction. It was way down, like in between us. We was headed over this way. It was down there, and the cabin's over here. That cry whoop whoop happened down below us, and then all of a sudden, the guys at the cabin sound off. Who is that? You're dead. What are you doing out there? You know what I mean? So we got down. They thought it was us making that kind of sound, and it wasn't us. That's kind of what was going on there. There was something. There was. I think the Bigfoot was there messing with the guys at the cabin because there was a lot of them, at least 30, 40 of them, and we'll get to that later on. Um, they was down there partying at the cabin, and we're hearing sounds all through there. We're hearing rocks being thrown. We're hearing knocks. That cry that turned into a whoop freaked them two out. The two that we brought with us, they was freaked out. They just froze stiff. Like, what is that? And Fred's like, I told you they're out here. That's a whoop. They're whooping at us. And then that's when the mountain guys sounded off, like, you're dead. Who is that? So we started shimmying back deeper into the woods so I can like do a U-turn back toward my car to get away from them. They all got hunting guns. I don't need that shit. I didn't want no parts of it. All I was thinking, I got to get them out of here. I brought them in here, and I got to find a way to get them out safe. This is some bullshit. We just coming up here and have some fun, and this is going down. So I'm creeping back in with no lights on, and I make a right. I can't even say I make a right, but I went out around these rocks and went down into this open field, and I cut back onto the road that them guys was riding back and forth on, which I still had maybe another half a mile to get to my car on that road that they're riding back and forth on. So what we didn't know is we're riding out that way. I mean, not riding, but we're like walking fast, almost jogging back to my car before the guys on the quads get to us, or find us or track us. And we're doing it in the dark. We're trucking through puddles. I mean, it was nighttime, scary, terrifying. And them two won't go back out. They're done. They will not go back out. I'm surprised I got them to go out in the daytime, but they said once they seen all that shit that we go through, they don't want to go back out there. But anyways, we're going out that dirt road, right? The road that they're riding on. I finally make it. I'm like 50 feet to my car. Well, Fred and the girl made it to the car. Me and Josh is like 50 feet from the car, and we're talking. We're walking to the car, and the next thing I know, right at the beginning of the road where they turn, where we turn in at, well, these quads started coming down and turning in. My heart started pounding. Oh my God, they caught us. They was waiting at my car. They was waiting at my car. But what got me, the quads never stopped. They kept coming, coming, and coming. They looked like a biker gang on quads and side by sides. I swear, from the beginning of the road to the dirt road was lined up, nothing but quads and side by sides. They lock them up right at us. What are you doing in here? Oh, here we go. Josh runs up at him with his flashlight. We just hunting Bigfoot, man. We just scared. We hunting Bigfoot. That's it. I was dying, man. I was so done. And I was like, chill. Guys, I'm a YouTuber. I'm just out here. We're shooting video at night. That's it. We're just out here having fun like you guys. He said, oh, you're making Pornhub, huh? You're making Pornhub. It's like, nah, they're trying to escalate it, trying to get me to say something to escalate it. You know what I mean? They're trying to turn it into that Brokeback Mountain shit, and I wasn't having them too. But my mind's sharper than that. But I'm like, nah, I'm just out here with like you guys trying to have a good time. I'm a YouTuber. I'm trying to shoot a couple of videos back in there. That's it. And I'm like inching away from him as I'm talking to him in a nice, calm voice. He's like, nah, I want to know what you're doing up there, making two men up there making Pornhub. He said, I just want to know who's doing who. Who got the bigger D? I'm like, all right, yeah, you're right, guys. You're right. We're having fun. and I'm pushing Josh, and I just start walking away, and he's still like, I want to know, and I just kept it moving. Like, let's go, man, let's get away from it. So as we're starting to walk toward the car, he does one of them dickhead moves and does like spins it around to come back at me. I jump in the car, man. I swear, I jump in the car. Josh is hanging on the other side. I ain't giving him a chance because Fred and the girl was already back at the car getting shit ready. I'm running back and I jump in the car. He's doing one of them U-turn deals. I got on it. The Cadillac is quick and I'm sideswiping and going out, man. I had to. I was scared, and it was our life. It was us or them. I would have taken them all out. I would have taken the whole damn line out. I would have started at the beginning and went to the end with my Cadillac. Whether if it made it or not, they getting the F out my way because I wasn't stopping. I made it to the car. I was able to put it in drive. I was taking them out. I swear, I was out. That's just what happened. And I got out of. I got us out of there. They was chasing us on them quads for a minute, but they wasn't keeping up with no damn Cadillac at all. It wasn't just happening, man. But that's what happened that night. That's how intense that night was. Yes, they had guns. Yes, they had rifles. They had pistols, and there was at least 30 quads. It was with 2, 4 in some of them. It was intense, man. It was intense. It was so bad. I swear, it was crazy. I wish I filmed that. I wish I had that on film. I wish I documented that and when they rolled up on us. It was just so crazy. But let me get caught up on you guys' uh comments. I was just rambling on telling you guys what the hell happened. But when it from beginning to end, when it started, it just like my adrenaline was through the roof. I was hyped. I was ready for whatever. And I made it to the car and I about shit. It was like a movie. I swear. It was just like a movie. Like a horror flick. Stuck in the forest and these crazy lunatics coming after us and shit. We're trying to make it out. The girl keeps falling down laughing while the hillbillies are chasing us down. It was like a movie, man. For real. It was nuts. And nah, man, nah, sleep. It wasn't no threesome in the mountains. I wasn't having that shit. Oh, damn. That did look kind of weird. I see what you're saying. I make kizzy kizzy sound. No, that didn't happen either. But that's funny. But yeah, guys. Outside that, it's been alright. It's been a long week. It's been a long week, but we're getting through it. Were they deliverance game? I don't know what they. Not there was a lot of them. There was so many of them. There was like a biker gang, but on quads. There was so many of them. The whole road was like filled with number quads from beginning to end. That's all you seen was headlights curving all the way around. That's a nightmare. And then you got one prick talking shit, Brokeback Mountains type shit, and you're making Pornhub. What's 2 guys back in here making videos? You're just shooting Pornhubs. I know what things are doing. It's like he was trying to get me to say something to escalate it, get me to jump on him. You know what I mean? So the other 600 guys they got with him can jump on me. I ain't new to that. I wasn't having that shit. You would have run over him. I was out. I was prepared for whatever. All I knew that I was getting away from them. That they were just, I was in a bad place. We're in a forest, man. We're deep up in a forest, and these bikers just gonna roll up on us. It's anything could have happened, and it could have went any way. Them guys was drinking. They would have some weird shit on their mind. It could have went any direction, and I wasn't down with it. So I got it out of there. By any means necessary. Any means necessary. Any banjos. Man, if I heard them banjos, I'd probably shit myself. I ain't gonna lie. For one, they ain't gonna want to touch me if I did. And for two, I would just been so scared. That's the only thing I could have did was just shit myself. You got a good point, Gene, but them guys was out there from they was up to no good, man. That night they was up to no good. I don't know what they was doing back in there, but there was too many. Too many. There's like a meeting going on back there, and I was the key center point of that bitch. Wrong place, wrong time. Next day we get out there, they got this big ass flag hanging. They got ropes hanging beside on the other side, hanging from these trees. If you didn't watch the video, the follow-up video after that, what the hell's going on in that cabin? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. What's going on, Bigfoot Trey? That got me thinking because there's like an old-fashioned ancient tree with this long-ass limb. They got monster U.S. flag hanging up, and then on beside that they got these ropes. It's like, hey man, what are they doing? What was they thinking on this one? But it's on film. Check that shit out. I could have smoked a pound and then some on that one. After that trip, hey, I can't tell you what I think it was bad, man. That trip was nuts. You're right, Gene. I ran into them before on the quads. They do go out there and chase you and try and get your picture and shit. That's why I don't even put a plate on my quad. Why? What I do? I just did not something I would do. And then Haunted Forest with Bigfoot, y'all drinking twisted teas. No goods can come from that. I wasn't drinking. I didn't drink anything, and you didn't see me drink anything. But there was somebody there that was drinking twisted teas. You did see that, but I wasn't drinking anything. I know better than that shit. Going into that place, you gotta have a clear head, man. You can't be drunk going through the damn forest at nighttime, whether you need courage or not. That's just not a place for it. Yeah, you're right. Some chick was drinking. It wasn't my chick. We didn't see you drinking. You didn't, and you won't. Not out there. Yeah, you might have saw the twisted tea, mom, but you didn't see me drink the shit. You're you'll rarely ever see me drinking on camera, not alone out in the forest at nighttime. But my mom, as you guys see, she's on me. To hang me up in there by my feet, Gene. You never know, man. You don't know what they was thinking, man. You don't know what was on their mind because they was drinking. They was all tore up. They was partying down there, having a good time, and then we just kind of crashed that shit. You saw her hand it to me so she can jump across the rock face if you could. Go back and watch the video, mom. You try and get me in trouble. I wasn't drinking anything. I forgot the peanut butter. I did. I was even talking about the peanut butter there, where I put the peanut butter at, and I still didn't bring the peanut butter because it was nighttime late. I did got the peanut butter. It probably got mold on it because it's like 6 months old. I keep saying I'm bringing this shit, and it's been sitting in my cupboard forever. It probably ain't even no good anymore. Don't that shit expire or some shit? I know peanut butter, everything expires. Peanut butter gotta expire. I don't know. Taste chocolate bars with me next time. It'll melt. It's like 90 degrees out there. It won't even make it out there. I'm so thirsty. What? What's up, Robert? But Gene, what are you talking about? My deer cam? My that guys in my video and see what they're doing. You got a good idea. That's a good idea. I could that but hmm. It's like putting it in a place where they can't see it, where they won't find it, you know what I mean? Because at nighttime they got that little green light or blinking light, the red light, green light that blinks and they'll spot that shit right off. Nah, they're used to them sounds on them trails. The Bigfoot don't leave. They'll sit and watch the trail. There's actually Dwayne Pintoff documented an action, a sighting that happened there. Coming up from the ravine, it's a long, it's deep. Coming up out of the ravine where the maze is and all that stuff, there was something that happened down in there. When I ride my quad coming down on from one side of the ravine and come up the other side, just to get up through there, and I always used to do it. Well, I guess there was this young kid around 11, 12, 13 years old on his dirt bike coming down doing the same trail. And when he started up the other side, the Sasquatch came out and started chasing him up the other side of that ravine to get up out of there. And he's from Dunbar. Still to this day, he won't go back in there. He said he gave that bike everything he had to get up through them rocks and get out of it. That's the fastest he's ever been going uphill to get away from this thing, and it still stayed up with him. And it was hard at him. I think it didn't like the sound of the bike. You know what I mean? It was one of them loud racing bikes, and he was gunning it up to get up over there. And that Sasquatch was on him. He said it was within feet. He can hear it breathing, like on his back. He can feel the holler beating off his chest. That had to be terrifying. But the kid still, to this day, won't go back up in there. He won't even ride his bike up through there. I guess he rides it up and down the road and shit. My roommate's interfering with my life. Why you say that? Is he talking to y'all? Is you ever riding? Shit. It's hard to tell if the pumpkin was still here, but you didn't answer me. I don't know, man. We didn't even make it down that far. We didn't even make it down that far. We was just cutting in there, cutting into the forest, and next thing I know, these dudes just, hey, you're dead. Where are you? What are you doing over there? $22 a case. Hey, cheap. Hey, cheap. Go eat some chocolate ice cream, man. You need some you need a sugar rush because you a little bit cranky. I think your diabetes is acting up. You try to get me to buy a whole case of peanut butter. I can't even get one jar of peanut butter out there, not alone a whole damn case. I keep forgetting it. I don't think about peanut butter when I'm going out there. It's like I got my mace, I got what else I need. I got my water, I got this, I got my it's like peanut butter wasn't on the damn list. I keep forgetting it. But I'll get it out there. I got to. I don't be cheap. Hey man, speaking of being cheap, man, I don't even got bear spray. Ain't gonna lie. I got regular old mace. My snake chapters in Jeff's car since he cleaned everything out my Jeep, all my snake chapter in Jeff's car, but I need to get them back. Actually, I'm glad you reminded me because even though summer's about over, they're gonna be there for next winter. I mean next summer, next winter. Where's my mind at? I've just been racing lately. Cookie's good. She's alright. Pain in the ass, but alright. You just got me nervous. What the hell you mean my roommate is acting up? You can hear it. I mean, out the corner of my eye, I see this paper slide across there, but I couldn't say that was the air conditioner that did that shit. I did. You know what? There was something that happened. There was something that happened here the other day. It kind of freaked me out. And I played like I didn't see it, like I didn't notice it, just so it don't get any worse. But it did take it up a little notch. It did. It definitely did. What day was that? Nothing even happened today. Stuff usually happens like on Fridays, right before Friday Night Live. Something crazy will go down, or it'll move something, it'll hide something. But It was the other day. It was like Wednesday. I was sitting here. It was Wednesday. I was editing a video. I was sitting here and I kept backing up the video, and I thought I seen something peeking out behind a tree, and I was watching it at like 25% speed, and I was really into it, trying to figure out what the hell was poking out behind this tree. And while I'm sitting here looking at it on the screen, like underneath, right here, like on my desk that pulls out, the part that pulls out where my computer keyboard is, I have my coffee cup warmer that sits there, and my coffee cup sits there, and I'm sitting here with the mouse, and I'm looking at the screen, and I'm editing, right, and in the corner of my eye, right there, I can see the whole coffee and the warmer slide over toward my hand, slide over, and when I look down, the coffee's like shaking, but it's nothing moving. You know what I mean? I definitely seen it moving. Without a doubt, I'm looking. I can see it moving. I can see it slide toward me. And when I look down, it stops, but the coffee is still going side to side. You know what I mean? It's like it's telling me take a drink, take a drink of the coffee. Shit's crazy, man. It's I don't know what it is or what it was, but it's crazy. It's weird shit. Captain Caveman. Caveman got a job, man. Fred got a job. He back in at KFC. He ended up working tonight. But that's what's up. Fred in the hole back at KFC working. He back to work. Good shit. Cookie's doing good, damn. Cookie's doing real good. She's a spoiled little brat. Let me put it that way. She's getting picky with anything. She don't she only eats certain stuff. If I give her something new, she'll turn her away, turn her nose up at it. I try to give her tuna, she turns. It's like she's weird, man. She really picky. Cookies on my nerves with it. She getting expensive. You put it in your trunk so you don't forget it, and the part you don't get. I know, Gene. I got you, man. I'm not getting. I can't afford a case of freaking. I'm still fighting through my fines and shit, man. My fines and shit's killing me. I'm barely. That's why you ain't really seen that many videos, guys. You gotta bear with me because I'm still fighting these fines. I'm almost got it through them. I got 2 more months and this thing is over with. 1, 2. I got 2.5 more months and this shit is over. I swear to you, I am having one big ass party the day I signed them papers. Then I'm done. I'm walking away from it. We're celebrating. I will go live with it. I swear, we'll go live with the whole party. We all having a party together, guys. As soon as I get this shit done, we will all have one big massive live stream at my party that I'm about to have when this shit is over in October. And I got a crazy story for you in October as well. It's crazy. You won't believe it. I hope I am. Guys, it's been a crazy 6 months. Trust me. We need to tell um, Amber Baker. Sound like a plan, man. Sound like a plan, Amber. But you got an M16. You're dangerous. You're like a G.I. Jane in the woods. You gotta watch messing with the dead if you don't know what you're doing. I already know, Mom. I ain't messing with it at all. But it's just doing little things. I don't like KFC either. I worked there for a couple of years. I've seen things, I've known things, I've learned things, and I don't want no parts of that shit at all. I'm not saying anything else about it. Popeye's chicken, hey man, hey, I ain't got no advertisers on there. They wanna I ain't even gonna get into that because Popeyes ain't selling the shit. Popeye's chicken, that's a shame. I don't even think we got Popeye's chicken around here. Closest one's like 35 miles or some shit. But they do got some good sandwiches. I ain't gonna lie. I hear you, Lee. You don't know what you're eating at KFC. I know. I, I can't get into that conversation with you. Not on a live stream. I know that's Amber. That's what you keep saying. I think you're talking about. You was the one from Votech, right? We was in Votech together. I mean, a muskrat. What the fuck? I mean, hey, Jen, you got me cussing on live stream, man. Chill out. What the hell you talking about, though? We're eating. I ain't eating a damn muskrat, but they eat them, though. Don't they down south? Don't they call that something? They call catching them muskrats, shooting them and shit in the bayou, and they eat that shit. I don't know. Well, send me some pictures on Facebook, Amber. Oh, check them out. I'll probably remember past history. Go ahead, Mom. I hear you. That's what's up. That's what's up. There's a lot of shit coming up, but no time soon. No time soon, guys. World Farm. I ain't ever gonna get on to that one either. You'll send me some. That's what's up, Amber. I'll be looking forward to checking them out. Tell the roommate to hit the road. Man, I tell him that this thing, whatever it is, that spirit, that shit, he might mess around and treat me like the Flintstones and kick my ass out the front door. And then what am I going to do? Or it'll just get worse, intensify. I'm not trying to piss it off because I think the last time I burned sage here, it don't like that shit. So let's just leave him be. He was probably here long before me, and he's gonna be here long after me. Once October comes and I get off of this probation shit, I'm probably gonna move anyways. I'm looking to get a smaller house on the ground with a backyard with a fence. Every man's dream, so Cookie can have a yard to run around in. You want to see the pictures too? That's what's up. Back when I was 15 or 16. It's cool, though. But that was a crazy ass trip in them woods, man, at night. I just wasn't expecting no shit like that at all. I was hoping for some Bigfoot activity, but that shit just didn't happen. That shit just didn't happen. I get a half a barrel of twisted tea in my backyard and have a blowout party in your backyard. It's big enough. Hey, you know what? That's a good idea, Gene. In October, man, I'm gonna have a damn block party effort. We're gonna do it right. For all the locals in the area, we're gonna have a fan meet up in my backyard, and we're gonna. I don't know about Gene and his twisted tea, but it's gonna be a mixture in there. Hell, we might even get a couple kegs out there. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a party out there, man. I swear. That's don't try not to go out there by yourself, Amber. But yeah, once this is over, guys, we're gonna have a party out here, man. We're gonna get it. I'll be out there singing, country, dancing. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna go down out there? M16s, they lock up too much, and Ray Cole sucks on them. AR-14 or 15. You're kind of right, Gene. I see you was in the military. You're definitely right. They do heat up and they lock up, and only somebody that plays with them a lot, like military, knows that. Invite the cops? Are you crazy? Hey man, they can come too as long as they keep the peace. As long as they keep the handcuffs in their damn pockets and not on my people's wrist. You know what I mean? They welcome. They can come. I don't discriminate on nobody. The police are more than welcome to hang. Hey, I know you guys just charged me up about $14,000, but ain't no hard feelings, man. Go get a twisted tea on me. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing but love. I don't discriminate on nobody. I pay the damn shit. I don't hold no grudges. Move on with life. Be done with it, man. That's the only thing you can do to be happy in life. Is just don't take shit to heart. It may knock you down, kick you down, but at the same time, it'll pass. We'll get through that shit. You'll get it paid and move on from it. Learn from it. We'll be all right. On that note, damn, I'm out of water. There be partying in the city limits. Why you trying to say we ain't allowed to party in the city limits? Then that means this world coming to shit. The day they tell me I can't party in my backyard, man, is the day shit gonna break out. That's when. Come on, man. I mean, I ain't even going there. I ain't even going there. I ain't seen a Popeyes in a long time. I think like Pittsburgh, down towards Greensburg area. What? KFC puts chicken on the back, on the bone of what animal? What are you saying, Gene? I hear you, yeah, bro. Hey, Mark, I was watching that not long ago myself, man. Like just recently, like 4 to 5 days ago. Just I watched that at least 20 times already. That whole series of that cave video, the overnight in the cave video. And every time I watch that video, I see new shit that happens. Like when I got the camera on all of us and we're laying up on the rocks, and Mike is like, he's freaking out. Like, come on, Dad, wake up. We're pretending like we're sleeping. Well, if you notice, there's shit moving back and forth across the camera. The camera's shaking side to side. The camera blurs out. It focuses in. It blurs out. There's a lot of paranormal shit going on there. You can hear the voices. You can hear footsteps walk up to the camera, shake it, walk away from the camera. That video should be on like one of the most haunted paranormal activities going on, caught on film. You know what I mean? One of them type of shit. Because that video was crazy. We used in Vietnam. There were so many issues with them. That's why they designed different guns out to be. Yeah, he's busy. I know Gene. I seen that. Gene got his own artillery shit going on. You need to be careful out there. You can hear the voices in my videos. Shit gets crazy out there. You say lizards, Damien, down in the cave system. I don't know what's going on in that cave, but they spent a lot of money to federally restrict it, seal it up. That massive hole, they filled it in. You know how much land mass that would take to fill that hole in, that sinkhole? And shit, man, I need to go back up there and check that out. I might do that this week. Just go up and see what they're doing, see if they're done filling it in. What's all going on with it? You are nothing without your rifle, and your rifle is nothing without you. Okay, I hear you. Yeah. You know how many push ups I had to do saying that shit? Man, you'll bring the gummies. That's what's up. We'll be up in there fried on gummies. Yeah, Damon. That shit was crazy. Did I check what out yet? You have what? I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. But yeah, guys, I hate to cut it short, man. I gotta be at work at 3:45. I gotta make that overtime money so I can pay my fines and be done with this shit. I only got 2.5 months to get these couple thousand paid off, so I gotta get it done. And in order to sign off on probation, that's just gotta be paid off. So I gotta keep on pushing through, keep on working this overtime. But I'm probably gonna be like restricted to maybe 3 videos a week, 4 videos a week until I can get off of this shit, till I get off of probation. It's getting to the point where I got videos backlogged. I just can't get the time to get set down and edit them and go through them and get them up and ready. They call ball locks. Oh, in Ireland and England, they call ball locks. I got you. I got you, Daniel. But the half a barrel is 268, 12-ounce plastic. We're gonna get some party going on, but that's not until in October. We'll think about that later on, closer to October. I ain't trying to get myself in trouble right now. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I got crashed for a couple hours. 3:45, come quick, guys. If you want to help the team get stronger, like the description says, links in the description down below. Definitely hit that shit up. Every little bit helps out, guys, and I definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. You already know. When what? Album coming up. Porch Rizzle. You see you found my TikTok page. I'm just wasting time out there right before I'm getting ready for work, get my mind right, getting ready to get in the car and at the same time making a TikTok. But definitely we'll have at least 3 to 4 videos a week coming up at you guys. That's all I can really do until after October, and then I'll go back to that video a day every day. You seen the TikTok page? It's kind of funny. There's some good ones, there's some sad ones, but it's all fun and games at the end of the day. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna jump out of here. Hope you guys have fun. I did. I always have fun watching you guys, talking to you guys, interacting with you guys every Friday night live. Stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, guys. Check filters. Oh yeah, I will. Good night, Martinez. Stay safe, everyone.